Hello. Good morning. Hi, guys. Let me fix myself here. Okay. And then let me share this on Facebook. How's everybody doing today? Hi, welcome. When you join, say hi, say where you're from. Cool. All right, all shared, all good to go. Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and begin. My name is Justine Luzzi. I am an intuitive coach and spiritual teacher, spiritual mentor. I help people help heal themselves. I help people get connected to their intuition to live a more empowered life and get connected and get spiritually connected as well. I'm also an empath, so I take empathic support very seriously, which is someone who feels energy very deeply. So I do a lot of things, right? Guys, I hate this shirt. Anyway, cool. All right, where shall I begin? Sorry, I'm just getting all these text messages that I'm getting a little distracted. So I had a rather interesting experience last night, and I wanted to share it, and it's kind of on the forefront of my mind, so it's a great topic for live. It's about letting go, and I remember, before my spiritual awakening, before I was into this world, people used to be like, okay, let it go, or get over it, or, just move on, and all of these are, I don't want to say bad advice, but they don't give tactics or strategies or a how-to of actually how to do it. Because when people tell you to get over it, which for me, I believe is some type of emotional abuse, is some form of emotional abuse, people almost come from a place of ignorance of thinking that it's something that could be turned on and off like a light switch, right? And it's not like that. It's not like that at all, especially when it comes to emotions, and especially when it comes to something like letting go, right? And of course, letting go is, a lot of emotions are involved with that. So I wanted to kind of break it down to a place where it might feel or resonate with somebody a little bit better, and kind of break down how to let go, what are you really doing when you're letting go, right? And also, I'm sorry, I just want to interrupt for a second. I'm in my apartment right now, and they are doing renovations in the apartment upstairs, so if you guys hear noises like that, I apologize. So, New York City life, what can I say? Okay, so what does it actually mean to let go? So, for me, letting go is a form of accepting and surrendering. So I actually have those words, accept and surrender, on my wrist here. If everybody's wondering, sometimes you see my wrist, you see some tattoos. But I got that as a reminder that that's really the epitome of letting go, right? Because you're accepting what reality is, and then you're surrendering to what reality is, right? And that's really what that means, is accepting reality, surrendering to reality. So then, when it comes down to defining reality, you have to define the reality that works for you. And what I mean by reality is the truth, right? What is the truth? You need to accept and surrender to the truth. So at the end of the day, you need to figure out what your truth is, what is the truth, and you can do that by empowering the intuition. You can do that by getting quiet, being still, and really paying attention to your emotions and how your body feels about certain things. So for me, and I made notes, guys, that's what I'm looking at, by the way. For me, somebody that is empathic and who is somebody that has their head in the clouds most of the time, which is somebody like me, and like I said, if you're empathic, you can kind of understand what I mean, is that you're not really in a place of reality all the time, right? Because when your head's somewhere else, when you're in a different headspace, you're not here, you're not present, you're not in actual reality of the truth, right? And what that means is that reality is not only the truth, but the truth of what's right in front of you. So I actually had this epiphany last night, like I said, and it was very, very profound because, I was thinking, I'm moving to Asia, and I'm really in this dilemma of whether I should throw out my bed or just start anew and get a new mattress when I move into my new place when I get back, instead of kind of hauling it around to my father's house and yada, yada, yada. So I'm trying to make this decision. So I text my ex-boyfriend who I bought the mattress with, and I said, how old is this? He said 7 years. Mattresses last up to 10 years. And then, I started thinking about when we actually bought the mattress. Like, I was trying really, really hard to figure out when I bought the mattress. Then I started thinking about the type of person I was and the scenario when I was in Sleepy's with my ex-boyfriend. And I was thinking about me. And I didn't recognize her. I didn't recognize her at all. I was like, who is this? And it's funny because you attached to who you are and who you think you were or who you think you are now. And it's really all a false reality, right? That's a false reality. I am not that person anymore. I'm not the person I was 10 minutes ago. That's the reality of it. That's why I say when you're in the present moment, that's the only time you can really be facing reality, is because the truth is right in front of you in the present moment. She doesn't exist anymore, that person who bought the mattress, right? And the person that I was 10 minutes ago. They're gone. They're in the past. That's reality. That's me letting go of a false reality, right? That's what that is, right? I'm accepting, okay, that's not me. I'm surrendering, okay, that's not me. Letting go. Because all that is right now is a memory. And a memory is completely different from reality, right? A memory is a stored situation or person or whatever you want to call it in our brain. And it's a memory, it's not existing, right? It had existed, but it doesn't exist anymore. I can't touch it, feel it, can't do anything, right? But not to say that reality, the best things in reality can't be, touched. They can only really be felt. But, it's almost like the feelings that I would have for that memory don't even really exist because the actual situation doesn't exist anymore. It's just a memory at this point. So it really just made me realize, like, wow, like, this is what letting go is. Like, I'm actually experiencing a letting go of this event or this thing that happened. And it wasn't a bad thing. It didn't give me PTSD or anything. It was just a thing. And this could actually become in handy for PTSD, right? Because, sorry, my hair is kind of all messed up today. Because it could help compartmentalize. I don't even think I'm saying the word right, but it could actually put those bad memories in a place where in your brain where we can think of them as memories and they're not reality, because really the things that happen to us do not define us. It's just a event that happened to us, and that's it. And we can't let it define us. And the truth is, it's not real. And that's what it comes down to, right? This whole thing I'm talking about is accepting what is, surrendering to what is. Everything that has happened to you in the past just does not exist anymore. So why are we holding on to it? That's kind of the point about letting go, right? Does this resonate with anybody? Hopefully it does. Give me some hearts or likes if it does. But letting go is just really another form of emotional freedom, right, guys? Because we can't hold on to what doesn't exist. And, why keep ourselves in confinement and why don't we just liberate ourselves from that feeling of, being attached to something that just doesn't exist, and really letting go is detaching from a false reality, right? So, hopefully this was something that is helpful to you guys. I hope I explained it correctly, but just really pay attention to the things that you are grasping tightly to. Make sure that they're actually the truth. Make sure you're living in this reality, in the present moment, and make sure that they're not just memories, right? So, and again, not to say don't feel what you feel. If the mattress situation was something traumatic, obviously things would be a little bit different, and take a little bit more time to heal, live through it, learn from it, and then let it go. Exactly. There's always a lesson in everything. That is super important. Thanks, Darren. So yeah, hopefully this helped, guys. Let it go is all I have to say. So go into your Tuesday thinking about what's real, what's not. Are you living in the reality? When are you able to let go? When are you able to accept and surrender whatever's kind of holding you down in this emotional prison? And then if you need any extra help with anything, always reach out. I'll throw my scheduler in the comments. I haven't done that in a while, but I'll throw it in there. And hopefully, again, this helped. So I will be on tomorrow. I don't know the topic, but I will see you then. Thanks, guys.